One, here we go. Welcome back to Dragon Ball Daima anime review, episode number, I believe this is episode number 5, if I'm not mistaken, correct? Yeah, 5. Here reviewing the fifth episode of the series, Panzy. Well, Patsy. Panzy, yeah, that's the name of the episode. So, picking up a little of last week, where after she basically kind of introduces, basically talks to him for a bit, and of course she doesn't know Goku's round ears, the fact he's a Saiyan, the fact he's got two names, Goku and Kakarot, something he originally didn't know when he was a kid. He just knew it was Goku. He didn't know about that he was older. Now there's one scene later in the episode I already knew about this scene ahead of time because it was a clip released on YouTube, and it was dubbed, but yet for some reason it got released this yesterday for some reason. I don't know why, but it did. So, the guards gonna be the last episode. Yeah, they basically are sent by the commander there to go look for Goku. That's literally what that scene is. And of course they walk us. Of course she doesn't. Gloria doesn't want to go first, and she does point out something interesting about Shin, that he's a particular species from Demon World 2. And of course she doesn't find out about Goku where he really is from until later on. So you go to the castle? Fine, I'll take you there. And she does. She basically has like a giant skeleton. Of course, they're right. It looks like a piece of junk. But apparently, it's no more castle. So, excuse me, they go to the front gate with the guards. And the guards do remember Glorio. And then they see Panzy like, "Oh, hello, princess." Yep, because she's the princess of this castle. They didn't know this. By the way, they mentioned she's actually like 82. Yes, 82 years old. This actually doesn't look that age at all. So they have to walk into the castle to meet her father, who is apparently playing golf with skulls for some reason. And then, of course, when he meets Goku, is like, of course, mentioned, "Oh yeah, you saved her lives." Like, I think I'll basically offer my daughter's hand in marriage. You offer my daughter's hand in marriage. She's like, "What?" Goku's like, "I have to politely decline because I'm already married and I have 2 kids already." That was his line. I saw this scene as a short on YouTube, and I don't know when this happened, because I saw this clip, and it was dubbed. And for some reason, Crunchyroll didn't release until yesterday, for some reason. I don't know why, but it did. I thought this was so funny. So, of course, basically, like, oh, be the guy who beat Majin Buu. Well, he's gonna beat Majin Buu. Yeah, because apparently Majin Buu's death is still heavily affecting the series. And also the fact that the Dora, who was the previous Demon King, well, Supreme Lord, and the current one basically is his brother. There's a brief scene in the episode where he is basically trying to cultivate Dende as a baby, so you create more Dragon Balls to make them more powerful. And Goku wants to get the guards of the 3 Dragon Balls in order to get them to grant them their wish. Yep. So they request a plane, and then of course they mention, "Oh yeah, there's someone coming," and then of course he sends one of his guys after Goku beats up all of his goons. Even though it's sort of a semi-form of Super Saiyan, almost it seems like the form he goes almost similar to false Super Saiyan. Those of you curious, what the heck is false Super Saiyan? False Super Saiyan is basically Goku with some red light around him. That was a prototype for Super Saiyan. I guess either Toei didn't know what the heck Super Saiyan was. They assumed this was it. Not really, no. Mostly put, it was introduced, like, mostly in the movies. I don't think it ever appeared in the show, I remember. No, it never did. Like, the first time we seen the X Super Saiyans, and then it's a Frieza. Excuse me. And of course, basically, like, beats him up. He gets the plane, no problem. And of course, basically, well, Panzy gets along because she's a good mechanic. She gains a good power per se, but she's a good mechanic. Basically, she's kind of like Teen's version of Bulma. And she does have some kind of Bulma, a girl who travels with Goku, who's older than he is, except it's not 4 years older like it was with Bulma and Goku. She is like, believe it or not, 50 years older than Goku. And he's like, wow, you're older than me, because if you're really curious, how old is Goku at this point of the series? The guy is in his mid-30s. Yes. Actually, it's more like early 30s he's in, because when his series first started, he was 12 years old. By the end of the original Dragon Ball series, he was 18, and then they had like a 5-year time skip, which brought him to about like 23. And then it was like 1 year later when he's like 24, and then I think like another year passed by when he came back after being in space for a while, when he was 25. And then when Cell showed up, he was 28. And then he was gone for 7 years. Which basically, yeah, it makes him currently 35 years old. That's how old he is. He's not exactly a grandparent yet, because Pan comes 2 years later, but... excuse me. So, they of course basically detail, like, have this one guy go retrieve their friends, because they know about the pin code. Of course, they give them a false pin code in order to allow them to go through. But it's like a lot, like the ending is like a lot set for our next episode. What looks like next episode in the preview, it looks like Goku is going to take on Glorio. Yep, that's what it looks like. Also, Goku points, I think it was Supreme Kai points out, though, Glorio's been lying to them the whole time. Like, the whole thing is that he was hired. I think he mentioned he was hired to bring them. Like initially it was his idea. Simply, basically, he actually volunteered to do it. It was kind of mixed up, anyways. But I get, because of this conversation he has with this king, he's like, he lost a lot of trust in him because he thinks he's actually lying. But then the end of the episode is basically just they're all on the plane, and the plane starts crashing. But look how basically Panzy fixed it, because she fixed it in a while. But good episode. And I wouldn't normally do the very next thing, which would be case closed, but because of time, I'm going to have to save this for tomorrow. Yep. And tomorrow I got 100 Girlfriends Who Really, Really Love You, Red Ranger is Venturing the World, case closed now, Blue Exorcist, and Israel Goes Dungeon. Now, after I go through the last 4 episodes, because when I go for church tomorrow, I'm going to go through the last 4 episodes of Why Is There Memory in This World. After, I'm just going to go straight to do Israel Goes Dungeon first tomorrow, get that out of the way. And then after that, basically all the other stuff. So that'll be the first anime after I finish up is Why Is No Memory in This World. That'll be first. Yep. But yeah, it's getting kind of late now, and I'm getting kind of sleepy, so I will see you all tomorrow on these videos, okay? See you. Bye.